guys, we're gonna start the week off with a little mobility as usual. Spencer's gonna show us a seal pose. We're gonna hang out here for 90 seconds. Again, you know, for someone like Spencer, who's got some pretty good thoracic mobility, he can get his hands right back to underneath his chest. For me, I'm a little bit tighter. I'm gonna have to put my hands out a little bit, and it'll be a little less aggressive on that low back. We're just trying to warm things up a little bit. After those 90 seconds, we'll run into a little Samson stretch. We'll add the overhead reach with this, and we're gonna hang out 90 seconds here. 90 seconds on the side. If you wanna have your hands up for half and leave them down for half, I'm fine with that. He'll switch legs, same thing. Maybe what happens when he brings his hands down, he can reach down and get his elbows down to his ankle and get a little hip mobility. The thing with mobility is you gotta search for it a little bit. You can't just, there's not a static position that you can just hold. Sure you can, but I think the key to mobility is finding some tight, as what K-Star would say, those tight corners. Find them and explore a little bit and work those things out. You've gotta be pretty proactive with mobility. All right, so again, maybe take 4 to 6 minutes for that. Spread things out. If you got more time, then create a little more time in each position. Okay, it's a great day to get outside today. We're gonna spend 20 minutes doing a little AMRAP. It's gonna start with a burpee broad jump into a reverse bear crawl into a hollow hold. So round one is one burpee broad jump. Where my feet land, I jump. He reverse bear crawls back to the start. And now he's got a 5-second hollow hold. We can scale that hollow hold however we need to. You bring one leg in, but it's only 5 seconds to start. Round two, he doesn't have to show this, but it's gonna be 2 burpee broad jumps. So he'll be a little bit further out. He'll end his second burpee broad jump. He'll reverse bear crawl all the way back to the start cone. And then he'd do a 10-second hollow hold. Don't overthink this. All you're gonna do is, however, you're gonna add 1 burpee broad jump. You're always gonna reverse bear crawl back to the start at the end of your burpee broad jumps. And then you're gonna multiply the number of burpee broad jumps by 5. So if he's on round number 6, he would do 6 burpee broad jumps. He might cover 25 yards. At the end, he'd reverse bear crawl back. 6 times 5 is 30 seconds for a hollow hold, and that's round 6. Round 7 burpee broad jumps, reverse bear crawl back, do a little multiplication. Philip thinks it's 40, it's actually 35 seconds. So in addition to getting an incredible workout, we're gonna break a little mental sweat today. But if you lose track, just do a 60-second hollow hold for that round, and I bet you remember where you're at next time. 20 minutes, and this thing will start pretty easy. It's gonna, until you get to about 4, you're not really gonna have too much of an issue completing this. But once you get to 5, 6, and 7, 20 minutes will be a long time. The other thing is, if I want to make this harder, I'm gonna take a max effort broad jump. A max effort broad jump every time. That will change everything versus taking a little small broad jump here. I want to be aggressive with that broad jump. If we don't feel comfortable with that broad jump, maybe my knees are bothering me a little bit, ankles a little tight, what we can do is he can do his burpee and do 2 walking lunges. Then he would do his next burpee, 2 walking lunges. If that's the end, he would then reverse bear crawl back. If the reverse bear crawl back causes you problems, you can spin around and do a forward bear crawl, and I'm fine with that, okay? The big thing is 20 minutes. It's a lot of up and down off the ground, that anytime you add a plyometric movement into a workout, it's gonna get things nasty, and your core is gonna be very sore from this. Again, you add that burpee in with that hollow hold, in with that jump. It's a pretty potent combination. So I hope you guys enjoy this workout. See you guys.
I was like, what is that?
Okay. All right, our finisher today is I really wish that we could turn the camera. You know, a lot of people do outtakes, but it's for the people that are like in the action shots.
Yeah.
I need to do an outtake and get a separate angle of Philip. Like we're gonna figure it out, guys. But you're gonna see the shot of us. But then you're gonna see why half the time we do these, we have to take 17 takes because Philip is sitting behind the camera making everybody laugh. He's just making weird noises. I don't know what he does behind that. I never know what he's doing back there, you know? So anyway, we're gonna get that. We're gonna get that for you because you're really missing out. Today's finisher, we're back to focusing. 15 push-ups. I can scale these to my knees, I can do them with my toes, but I got 15. After those 15, I'm on my back, I got 30 windmill sit-ups. I'm pressing off that opposite hand, reaching up, touching that toe, I got 30. After those 30, I've got 45 Russian twists. Those Russian twists are 1 counts, side to side. You're trying to throw me off, but it ain't gonna happen. I'm Quentin Tarantino in here, man. I got it up here. 45. After 45, the work starts. 60 gorillas. I'm bringing those feet outside my hands. After the 60 gorillas, we have 45 Russian twists. We're taking it back down. You don't have to show that. 45 Russian twists. Then I have 30 windmill sit-ups and 15 push-ups. So it's a pyramid up and a pyramid down, 1 round through 4 times. All right, so the bulk of the work is gonna be the gorillas. I also, 15 push-ups doesn't sound like a lot, but after those 60 gorillas and you're working your way back down, I think the last 15 push-ups, if you can do those unbroken, you're gonna be on Norm's level there for push-ups for sure. All right, have fun with that, guys.
Do we want to show the scale for gorillas?
Okay, before we let you go, we would like to include Nate Agnew's scale for gorillas that he's added to EvoFit. And if you could just walk those feet, yep, walk them up and walk them back down. Yep. So that is our scale for gorillas, created and implemented by Nate Agnew. Feel free to throw that in. That'll take you about 7 hours to do that scale for those 60 gorillas. All right, guys, have fun with that one.